Do what they were doing before he turned their heads. He walked up to a stranger and he asked him with a grin, "Could you kindly tell me, friend, what time the show begins?" Then he moved into the corner, face down like a jack of hearts. Backstage the girls were playing five-card stud by the stairs. Lily had two queens, she was hoping for a third to match her pair. Outside the streets were filling up, the window was open wide. A gentle breeze was blowing, you could feel it from inside. Lily called another bet and drew up the jack of hearts. Big Jim was no one's fool, he owned the town's only diamond mine. He made his usual entrance, looking so dandy and so fine. With his bodyguards and silver cane and every hair in place, he took whatever he wanted to and he laid it all to waste. But his bodyguards and silver cane were no match for the jack of hearts. Rosemary combed her hair and took a carriage into town. She slipped in through a side door, looking like a queen without a crown. She fluttered her false eyelashes and whispered in his ear, "Sorry, darling, that I'm late," but he didn't seem to hear. He was staring into space over at the jack of hearts. I know I've seen that face before, Big Jim was thinking to himself. Maybe down in Mexico or a picture up on somebody's shelf. But then the crowd began to stamp their feet and the house lights did dim. In the darkness of the room there was only Jim and him, staring at the butterfly who just drew the jack of hearts. Lily was a princess, she was fair-skinned and precious as a child. She did whatever she had to do, she had that certain flash every time she smiled. She'd come away from a broken home, had lots of strange affairs, with men in every walk of life which took her everywhere. But she never met anyone quite like the jack of hearts. The hanging judge came in unnoticed and was being wined and dined. The drilling in the wall kept up, but no one seemed to pay it any mind. It was known all around that Lily had Jim's ring. Nothing would ever come between Lily and the king. No, nothing ever would, except maybe the jack of hearts. Rosemary started drinking hard and seeing her reflection in the knife. She was tired of the attention, tired of playing the role of Big Jim's wife. She had done a lot of bad things, even once tried suicide. Was looking to do just one good deed before she died. She was gazing to the future, riding on the jack of hearts. Lily washed her face, took her dress off and buried it away. As your luck ran out, she laughed at him. Well, I guess you must have known it would someday. Be careful not to touch the wall, there's a brand new coat of paint. I'm glad to see you're still alive, you're looking like a saint. Down the hallway footsteps were coming for the jack of hearts. The backstage manager was pacing all around, by his chair. There's something funny going on, he said, I can just feel it in the air. He went to get the hanging judge, but the hanging judge was drunk as the leading actor hurried by in the costume of a monk. There was no actor anywhere better than the Jack of Hearts. No one knows the circumstance, but they say that it happened pretty quick. The door to the dressing room burst open and a Colt revolver clicked. And Big Jim was standing there, you couldn't say surprised. Rosemary right behind him, studying her eyes. She was with Big Jim, but she was leaning to the Jack of Hearts. 2 doors down, the boys finally made it through the wall. They cleaned out the bank safe. It said they got off with quite a haul. In the darkness by the riverbed, they waited on the ground for one more member who had business back in town, for they couldn't go no further without the Jack of Hearts. The next day was hanging day. The sky was overcast and black. Big Jim lay covered up, killed by a penknife in the back. And Rosemary on the gallows, she didn't even blink. The hanging judge was sober, he hadn't had a drink. Yeah, the only person on the scene missing was the Jack of Hearts. The cabaret was empty now, a sign said closed for repair. Lily had already taken all of the dye out of her hair. She was thinking about her father, whom she very rarely saw. Thinking about Rosemary, thinking about the law, but most of all, she was thinking about the Jack of Hearts. Most of all, she was thinking about the Jack of Hearts.
Worn out?
I need a nap. I need a snack.
Did anyone notice the subtle time when we switched from one song set of song pages to the next?
I just thought the wind would pick up.
Usually they're 1 or maybe 2 pages. That one was 4. What's up? Kept it tight. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome also.
Okay. Well, ain't no use to sitting wondering why, babe, if you don't know by now. I ain't no use to sitting wondering why, babe, it'll never do somehow. The rooster crows at the break of dawn, out your window and I'll be gone. You're the reason I'm traveling on. Don't think twice, it's alright. no use to turning on the light, babe. Light I never knew. I ain't no use to turning on the light, babe. I'm on the backside of the road. Wish there was something you could do or say. Try to make me change my mind and stay. Never did too much talking anyway. Don't think twice, it's alright. Ain't no use to calling out my name, gal, like you never done before. I ain't no use to calling out my name, gal. I can't hear it anymore. Thinking I'm wondering and I'm walking down the road. I once loved a woman, child, I was told. Gave her my heart, but she wanted my soul. Don't think twice, it's alright. So long, honey babe. Where I'm bound, I can't tell. So goodbye, too long's a word, babe. We'll just say farewell. I ain't saying you treated me unkind. You could have done better, don't mind. You just kinda wasted my precious time. Don't think twice, it's alright.
This song is written by a fellow named Richard Loris Jones, who was the father of Ricky Lee Jones, the singer. It's called "The Moon is Made of Gold." Don't feel bad because the sun went down. The night is welcome. Just keep watching and you soon will see. The moon is made of gold. And now the stars appear as they do. Heaven may unfold. Don't feel bad because the sun went down. The moon is made of gold. See how the shadows, enhanced by the light above, dance in the night as the breezes sigh. Soon you will be asleep, and into your dreams will creep visions of fairies flying through the sky. And one by one your dreams will all come true. Magic you'll behold. Don't feel bad because the sun went shadows, enhanced by the light above, dance in the night as the breezes sigh. Soon you will be asleep, and in your dreams will be visions of fairies flying through the skies. And one by one your dreams will all come true. The night is treasure in store for you. The night is magic and the moon is made of gold. The moon is made of gold. I first heard it on a CD that Ricky Lee Jones had recorded, but she recorded the song, and then I kind of looked it up.
Please welcome Andy Ridge.
Thank you, Chuck, and Ruby Renee. Thanks everybody for coming out tonight and enjoying this beautiful evening. Life has its ups and downs. And I wrote this song to share with you all, and maybe someone will think, you know, I really don't have it so bad after all. It's called I Lost My Shoe. Went for a swim, for something to do. I jumped right in, Karen jumped in too. Splashed around, we drank a few. When I got out, I lost my shoe. I lost my shoe. I lost my shoe. Still had one, but I needed two. I asked myself, what could I do? So I set out to find my shoe. Looked around, what else could I do? I heard a noise and I saw a raccoon. He looked at me, I looked at him too. When he ran off, he was wearing my shoe. Called the cops, what else could I do? Told them the facts, asked what should I do? Listened to me, and when I was through, he said, I'm sorry, but it's a raccoon. I lost my shoe, I lost my shoe. Still had one, but I needed two. Asked myself, what could I do? So I set out to make a shoe. I got some leaves, I got some glue, got some twine, and I made me a shoe. It's not the best, but it will do. Used to have one, and now I have two.
You could have another version of that that's a blues tune.
Andy Rizzo and his tale of woe and resourcefulness. Next up, we've got Alan Thomas.
This is a song called So Long Honey by a band called Camp. Not band camp, but a band called Camp. They were supposed to be in town this week, well, I guess last week, but things got canceled, so it would have been better fitting had I seen the show a few nights prior. We sit with the fools and the sinners, the jokers and the killers. It's just our way. Toss a rock and you break a window. Toss a feather out and watch the wind blow. It away. You can float on the wind for so long, but someday, honey, you've got to come back down. And when you do, I'll be hanging around. It smells like smoke in here, and the piano does not play. It never did, and there's this feeling I get when you're in the room. I want you to stay here. And you can float on the wind for so long, but someday, honey, you've got to come back down. And when you do, I'll be hanging around. And you can float on the wind for so long, but someday, honey, you've got to come back down. And when you do, I'll be hanging around. And be good to your mothers. Oh, they did the best they could. And plead for your brothers, 'cause Lord knows that they would. And be good to your mother. Oh, they did the best they could. You better plead for your brother, 'cause Lord knows that he would.
Hal and David Furman.
It's Nancy and David. David's moving the stand so that we actually memorized his song.
This is called the Ukulele song. We want you all to sing along.
Everybody loves the ukulele. Where the lala, where's the cow-cow and the Oh, we're going to a ukulele. Ukulele.
What a wonderful day for fishing in the old Hawaiian way. All the nets are swishing down in old Lamia Bay.
Oh, we're going to a ukulele. Everybody loves the ukulele. Where the lala is the cow-cow at the ukulele.
We'll throw our nets out into the sea, and all the Yamama is waiting to meet.
Oh, we're going to a ukulele. Ukulele. Oh, we're going to a ukulele. Everybody loves the ukulele. Where the lala is the cow-cow and the ukulele.
We'll throw our nets out into the sea, and all the Yamama is waiting to meet.
Oh, we're going to a ukulele.
The Ukulele song.
Hey, maybe Furman and Nancy Howell, ladies and gentlemen. And somebody sabotaged Nancy's mic. It got turned off, but luckily we could hear
It's
you all
just
right.
as good.
You have a strong voice, so we heard you.
We've had some cool music tonight, and the only songs I've known before tonight were the Dylan songs, but I guess I know these next couple too. See what you lost when you left this world, this sweet old world. What you lost when you left this world, this sweet old world. The breath from your own lips, the touch of fingertips, a sweet and tender kiss, the sound of a midnight train wearing someone's ring, someone calling your name, somebody oh so warm, cradled in your arms. Didn't you think you were worth anything? See what you lost when you left this world, this sweet old world. What you lost when you left this world, this sweet old world. Millions of us in love, promises made good, your own flesh and blood, looking for some truth, dancing with no shoes, the beat, the rhythm, the blues, the pounding of your heartstrings together with another one. Didn't you think anyone loved you? See what you lost when you left this world, this sweet old world. What you lost when you left this world, this sweet old world. See what you lost when you left this world, this sweet old world. What you lost when you left this world, this sweet old world. All right, that was pretty sad.
It was sad.
So let's cheer up with a history lesson.
That's
Washington at Valley Forge, freezing cold, then upspoke George. But-o-de-o, but-o-de-o-do, on his ukulele, daily he'd strum and sing, dancing and prancing, then he'd holler,
Red Hot Mama!
crazy words, crazy tune, all that George could croon and spoon. But-o-de-o, but-o-de-o-do, Lincoln was at Gettysburg. These were his very words. But-o-de-o, but-o-de-o-do. Remember Patrick Henry in that speech, that famous speech. He cried, give me liberty or
Red Hot Mama!
crazy words, crazy tune. Abe and Pat could croon and spoon. But-o-de-o, but-o-de-o-do. I don't think they're getting it, sweetie. Explain it. Napoleon marched his men, turned around and said to them, but-o-de-o, but-o-de-o-do. And then in Moscow, in the cold, the freezing cold, stuck his hand in his vest, popped out his chest and said,
Red Hot Mama!
crazy words, crazy tune. Napoleon would croon and spoon. But-o-de-o, but-o-de-o-do. Neil Armstrong flew up to the moon, danced a jig and sang a tune. But-o-de-o, but-o-de-o-do. And when the time came, he went out to walk around. He said, one small step for man, one
Red Hot Mama!
crazy words, crazy tune, all that Neil could croon and spoon. But-o-de-o, 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 but-o-de-o-do. So-do. Thanks for coming out.
Rodeo.
We've got one more show left this season, so.
But they have two more songs.
Yeah, no getting out of the last one.